Have you ever felt overwhelmed, as if the weight of the world is piling up on your shoulders? This is the new normal for millions of people around the globe. But what if I told you there are new, scientifically proven ways to help you manage stress and anxiety more effectively? In this chapter, we will explore innovative strategies for coping with stress, many of which stem from the latest discoveries in neuroscience and modern psychology. Cognitive behavioral therapy is an approach based on the principle that our thoughts directly influence our emotions and behaviors. Often, when we're anxious, our minds get stuck in negative patterns of automatic thinking. These thoughts, even if they seem true, can be irrational and based on cognitive distortions. With CBT, we can learn to identify, challenge, and replace these thoughts. First and foremost, it's important to understand how stress affects your body. When you feel threatened or overwhelmed, the sympathetic nervous system is activated, putting your body into survival mode. What many don't realize is that the nervous system can be trained to exit this fight or flight state and return to a state of calm more quickly. One of the most popular techniques for managing stress is controlled breathing, a simple yet incredibly powerful practice. The 4-7-8 breathing method, developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, is an effective tool for calming the nervous system during moments of extreme anxiety. The technique works like this. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 times. The science behind this technique is straightforward. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for relaxing the body and reducing tension. Now, have you heard of the idea of facing stress head-on? An innovative and counterintuitive technique called paradoxical intention suggests that instead of trying to avoid stressful situations, you should deliberately expose yourself to them in a controlled way. The concept was originally developed by Viktor Frankl and involves the idea that when you consciously expose yourself to a situation you would normally avoid, anxiety loses its power. For example, if public speaking causes you panic, start by exposing yourself to small audiences and gradually increase the size. This desensitizes the brain, reducing the impact that situation has on you. Now, let's introduce one of the most powerful tools of CBT, cognitive restructuring. This technique allows you to identify your automatic negative thoughts and challenge them, creating a new perspective. To start, write down your thoughts when you're feeling stressed. Ask yourself, are these thoughts based on facts or assumptions? Am I exaggerating or predicting the worst-case scenario without evidence? This constant practice helps create a new way of thinking that is more rational and balanced. Practical example. Situation. I'm going to fail my work presentation. Automatic thought. If I fail, everyone will see that I'm incapable. Restructuring. I have already prepared for this presentation. I might make some mistakes, but that doesn't define my ability. Another powerful CBT technique is gradual exposure, especially effective for anxiety related to specific situations. Controlled and gradual exposure to fear-inducing situations allows your brain to learn how to better handle discomfort. Start by creating a list of anxiety-provoking situations, ordered from least to most stressful. Then, gradually confront these situations while practicing relaxation techniques. Practical example. Anxiety situation. Speaking in public. Gradual exposure. Start by practicing the speech alone, then for a small group of friends, and gradually in a larger setting. Finally, let's combine several techniques learned into a daily self-awareness exercise. A thoughts and reflections journal is a powerful tool for observing behavior patterns, emotions, and automatic thoughts over time. Additionally, by reviewing your entries, you can identify specific triggers that provoke stress and anxiety. Instructions: set aside 10 minutes at the end of the day to write about a stressful situation you experienced. List the automatic thoughts that came up and then restructure them based on what you learned today. Also, note what you did to cope with the stress and which techniques worked. Now that you've been introduced to the main techniques of cognitive behavioral therapy, it's time to put them into practice. Remember, the key to success with these techniques is consistency. Even if it takes some time to notice changes, persist. By learning to identify and challenge your automatic thoughts, you will be taking significant steps toward a life with less anxiety and more emotional control. Don't forget to tune in to the next chapter to continue your self-care journey. If you're enjoying our content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Help us help others. See you in the next video. Bye bye.